So do you want to ask first, or do you want you to?
Yeah, you start it.
Alright, so this is our discussion. I'm joined with Gabe. So what was the outcome and ultimate product for your practical inquiry?
So the outcome and I guess the ultimate product was to design a practical inquiry, which was a retreat session for Year 12 students. My theme was being guided by faith and trusting in God's plan. The focus was to create a retreat experience that would holistically engage the participants and equip them with a solid foundation and trust. This focus was chosen because Year 12 can be a challenging time with high levels of stress, and it is important to provide students with tools to navigate through those stresses and prepare for their futures. How about you?
Yeah, so a bit similar to Gabe, I chose a theme for my practical inquiry was to encourage younger people to develop their spirituality and know their true self. This was chosen as many people don't have much self-belief and courage within, so being able to develop those strengths within yourself I saw crucial when creating this practical inquiry. Some of the benefits I saw from this was people with being able to develop resilience and adaptability, positive mindsets and emotional well-being, motivation within and positivity, along with a positive influence on others. So what do you consider as the best practice, I guess, for designing this retreat experience for young men, and why?
So the best practice I thought when designing a retreat experience for young men, particularly Year 12s, includes incorporating various methods of engagement. I followed the principles of connection, proclamation and response. In the retreat sessions, different activities were designed to connect with each of the spiritual gateways. These included icebreakers for the relational connection and prayer and Bible readings for the contemplative gateway. Research supports the effectiveness of retreats in promoting personal and spiritual development among young people, providing opportunities for connection, self-reflection and reliance on God. How about yourself?
So something that I found to be the best practice, I guess, was making something relatable for the young men taking part in the retreat. The activities that were relatable and the boys that can make connections to them, which touches a different part inside the mind, being something the boys can adapt and develop their understanding within their own experiences. And like the icebreakers, giving the boys a chance to relax a bit and get a flow for what's going on and whatnot, and then having a response to the activity that was undertaken and having a lot of Bible readings and more meaningful, deeper meanings behind the activities for the proclamation aspect of it. Yeah.
I've got a question for you here. What did you draw from your own retreat experience earlier this year?
Yeah, so the retreat experience that I had was very powerful for me. I've been at the college since year 1, so it's a good time for me to reflect on all the ups and downs at my time at school. Really all of the relationships I've made with the boys and whatnot, and the peers, the teachers and the Ross Trevor community. Similar to the retreat I created, being your true self and not hiding behind a fake persona was something that I really took from my retreat experience, and just getting away from the hustle and bustle of school was really beneficial just this final year, and really get to know a lot of the boys better and take something out of it. So yeah. What did you draw from the retreat experience?
I think the retreat experience this year came at a perfect time for me, where I was really bogged down with my work and feeling stressed and anxious. So I think the retreat came at a perfect time for me to take some time to reflect and definitely develop a sense of gratitude for the people and just the experiences and opportunities in my life, to reflect and be grateful for all the friends I have in my life and the teachers who can help guide me through this challenging year. And I think that really helped me enhance my overall well-being and perspective taking into Year 12. Also, taking a break from the busyness of life helped rejuvenate my mind and my body. The retreat also just gave me a refreshing perspective on this year itself. If you wouldn't mind, can you give me some examples of the new skills, knowledge and understanding of spirituality you have developed through your involvement in the integrated learning course?
Yeah, so at the start of this course, I'm like Catholic and everything, but I didn't really see myself as very religious or spiritual and whatnot. But throughout the course, I sort of developed my spirituality and got in touch with it a bit better. Going less away from faith and getting to understand myself as a person, just trying to better myself as a human being, is what I saw really important, and I feel like I progressed as a person. And a lot of research we undertook, as you would know, and yeah, we learned a lot about all the different types of faiths and spirituality. And also along with that, we did a lot of group tasks and group skills, and being able to work with others is something that I'm sure we'll both take into life past school. So like giving constructive and receiving constructive criticism to better the both worlds, I found really important skill to learn, and along with all those group tasks and whatnot, and planning retreats and all that. So what skills and knowledge do you reckon you developed through this course?
As someone who's always been to a religious school, not just for Australia, but before my time at Australia, and also attending church, I had a pretty decent understanding of my religion personally. But through completing this course, this integrated learning course, it's definitely helped deepen my understanding of others and other perspectives. Definitely helping me understand spirituality itself. Learning about the spiritual gateways and different methods of engaging with spirituality. The importance of personal reflection and self-reflection, and also self-awareness, helped me enhance my understanding, and also the beliefs of my own identity, and helping shape my identity of the person I want to be and what kind of behaviour that is.
Yeah, so considering these new skills that you've and knowledge and understanding you've developed, how did you acquire these skills, do you reckon?
Definitely through the different assignments, with creating the retreat experience, and also the doing the, what was the first assignment?
The liturgy task.
Yeah, the liturgy. So creating a liturgy for younger students helped me understand their perspective. So moving forward, I'll be more mindful of my beliefs and how they influence not only my daily decisions, but how I view the motivations behind these decisions and others around me. Further, I believe that experiencing faith also allows me to see how others approach the world and how they spiritually ground themselves in periods of adversity. This will equip me in future workplaces where there may be diverse personalities, populations, and cultures. Currently, as a younger person, I am also yet to experience significant grief, loss, or death in my family. I'm sure trusting in God to make my path straight can only strengthen me in these adverse circumstances. When you consider new skills, knowledge, and understanding you have learned, and how you acquired them?
So yeah, very similar to Gabe. The three main assignments that we had in this semester being the liturgy. So I'll start with the liturgy. For me, that was really good for us to first of all work in a group and get to know some people a little bit better. So we got to choose our own group. We allocated groups for that one. So that was really good, as it wasn't like I got to pick my mates. I was branching off with some other people. So I sort of learned different skills from them, and sort of that task was really good when we got to write the reflection, as we got to sort of say where we developed things and what we thought we could do better in the future. Then we did the personal endeavour. It's a bit more of a research task along with a bit of a personal experience. And something for me, which I did for my personal endeavour, was grief and loss. So a bit different to Gabe, I've experienced a couple close to home deaths, and some of those skills with spirituality and getting to know myself and being more self-aware really helped me with those tough times. And then this final retreat task was really good to just sort of build something yourself, and something that you want to get out to the group you can put on paper and provide the boys with a bit more insight to what you're trying to say. So yeah, I thought they were really good, and a lot of the group, a lot of the formative work we did was, I thought, really impactful. So yeah.
I agree with that. The formative work helped build like a solid foundation and a solid base. Before we undertook the assignments, we had a much deeper understanding than we would have if we didn't do that formative work.
Yeah, very much so. So, do you think learning all of this will assist you in the future, and if so, how?
Yeah, 100%. I think particularly the learning about spirituality will assist me in the future. Spirituality in different contexts, as it can be applied to other areas. When I hope to study at university myself, and I know I'll meet lots of different people from lots of different backgrounds, and hopefully the understanding I've gained from this course will help me understand their spirituality and their background and their context a lot more because of this course. Also further in the workforce, when I'm working in a team or part of a group, understanding different perspectives can help contribute to effective teamwork 100%. Yeah, just helping me to become more open and show empathy, putting myself in other people's shoes. How about yourself?
Yeah, so I'll start off with family. So to be like a bit more self-aware of what you say and all of this sort of stuff, which sort of for me helped me a lot to sort of, not even just family, like understanding where other people come from. They all have different backgrounds and different life experiences, and you want to treat everyone equally. So that was something that I found with spirituality versus faith. Like for spirituality, for me, it was a bit more like how you want to be as a person and what you put in, you get out. So I want to make sure I'm treating everyone 100%, and hopefully that will come back to me in a positive way. And moving forward, like post school, hopefully I'll go to university like Gabe, and working with other people, I'll need to adapt and learn new skills from them, and hopefully provide them with some skills and insights to better our work together. So yeah, that was something that was really important for me. So yeah.
Cool. And the last question I've got for you is in what ways did this task and the previous tasks assist in the development of your personal and social capability?
Yeah, so I think similar to what we both mentioned before, it's just the ability to work with the small groups together, being productive, making sure we're on task, and being punctual with each other, making sure things are getting done. For me, the liturgy task was a bit wayward, so we had like different timelines and we weren't all submitting the work on the same time, so that sort of got muddled up a bit. But being able to be punctual and working with each other, we ended up getting it done, so I was happy with that. And I guess I developed my ability to gain a range of perspectives. So understanding where people come from and why they say certain things and what their beliefs are. You might not agree with them, but they might have some solid points to them. I guess for me, time management was a positive thing. Yeah, and a lot of the skills that I gained, stated earlier, to work together effectively with other people. Just even like tasks like this, Gabe and I, we swapped our work and sort of gave each other feedback. And I know Gabe gave me a lot of positive feedback for me to better my retreat, to make sure that it was more accommodating for the young men taking part in the retreat. So really it improved my self-awareness and self-reflection as a person, but not only just for me, hopefully me helping other people as well. So I guess I'll ask you the similar sort of questions to how this assisted you in your personal and social capabilities.
100%. I don't think just this task, but the task as a whole has definitely contributed to my personal and social capability.
Yeah.
My ability to work in a group, not just with my friends, but people that I wouldn't ever talk to or ever consider that these could be really good people and really interesting and helpful insights to help me through the course. This also comes back to valuing and respecting a range of different perspectives. It's definitely helped increase my time management, as there were certain deadlines, certain draft deadlines which you have to meet in order to do well. So I think it adds pressure, but it also there's incentive to do well. Collaborating with others and expressing my feelings. I think this integrated learning course is different to the other assignments, where it's not as academic, but it's also very feelings orientated, where you have to express yourself, express ideas and opinions to others in order to work really effectively in a group. And also engaging in reflection, because I think self-reflection is one of the greatest areas of learning. I think all of these skills I've learned have helped me develop as a person, personal growth. It's helped improve my communication, more effective communication, and building positive relationships with others, not just my classmates, but also my teacher, Miss Clark, who's helped me through with all of the drafting and all of the feedback, has been brilliant.
Yeah, very much so. So I think Gabe and I can safely say that this integrated learning course will take a lot from in the future moving forward, and it's not just the subject itself, it's more about life, and yeah, so
100%.
nice.
Imagine it's not recording.